I love sleeping on my side, all curled up, but it can come with problems, especially with a bad pillow. See, your face is buried in it all night, and a lot of pillows trap heat like a thermos. If you ever woken up with your face on fire, desperately flipping over the pillow over and over again like that's gonna magically fix everything, you understand. And the annoying part is the pillows that actually stay cool usually feel too flat. And now you got a little bit of a crick in your neck. It's not fun. So you end up stuck having to choose between waking up in a pile of sweat or looking at the world sideways for half the day. So we side sleepers need to be picky with our pillows. The height has to be right, the support has to hold up, it can't completely overheat halfway through the night. So in this video, I'm gonna go through a few pillows that hit that perfect balance for side sleepers from Saatva, Helix, Nolah, DreamCloud, and Nectar, and run you through what each one's actually like to sleep on and who one each one works best for, because we all deserve a good night's sleep. So let's get into it. All right, so starting off our list with one of my favorites, we got the Saatva Cloud Memory Foam Pillow. It's a good 6 to 7 inches tall, so it's been especially nice for me as a side sleeper. But even if you're a combo sleeper or just someone who likes their head a bit more elevated, this can be a great option, because from the moment I tried it, what stood out right away was the filling. It's this interesting mix of shredded gel-infused memory foam and responsive latex, and that combo really gives it that nice, slow contour that you'd expect out of memory foam. Meanwhile, the latex helps it bounce back faster and keeps the pillow from feeling too dense or flat after a few nights. It also cradles the head and neck really well, which helped me avoid that annoying neck pain that I sometimes get with flatter pillows. And because it's gel-infused, it doesn't sleep hot like traditional memory foam. Now, I tend to sleep super warm, but this one actually stayed cool throughout the whole night. And the latex also adds a little bit of extra support that helps the pillow keep its shape. It doesn't get lumpy or squished down like some all foam pillows that I've tried before. That said, if you are used to something super soft and moldable, this one goes for more supportive and structured, which might take a night or two to get used to. As for price, a standard size comes in at around $140, while a king goes for just under $160. That includes free shipping and a 45-night trial, as well as a 1-year warranty. And personally, for how well it's held up and how much better my neck feels in the morning, I would say it's absolutely been worth it. So for anyone who just wants solid support without overheating, the Saatva Cloud Memory Foam Pillow doesn't fall flat. If you're looking at a new set of pillows that are both high quality and work well for side sleepers, I'd say this is one of the best options out there. Okay, next up, we got the Helix Talalay Latex Pillow. Now, I've been curious about this one for a while because I already like Helix's mattresses, so I decided to give it a shot. Honestly, I'm pretty happy I did, because the pillow is designed with a taller loft, around 7 inches, so again, definitely made with side sleepers in mind, and gives that extra height that you'd need to keep your head and neck in line with your spine, which is a big deal if you're trying to avoid waking up sore. Now, the main highlight here is definitely its core, which feels really different from regular memory foam. It's bouncy, responsive, even more than the Saatva, and it does not get that sunken in feel that you sometimes get with other pillows. Plus, it keeps its shape really well. Like, even after a week of sleeping on it without fluffing or adjusting, the outer layer has shredded memory foam, so you still get a little bit of that softer feel around the edges. I will say, however, that just because of how tall it is and the density of that latex core, this pillow might feel a little more bulky and heavy compared to traditional pillows, so that is something to keep in mind. But as for staying cool, the Talalay latex pillow does a really solid job as well, because it comes with a tensile cover that's super breathable. So I didn't feel hot or stuffy using it, even during some rough summer nights. Plus, the latex core is naturally hypoallergenic, which is great if you're sensitive to dust mites or allergens. Now, price-wise, the pillow comes in at around $90 for the standard and $100 for the king size. You also get a 30-night trial with free shipping and a 1-year limited warranty. So for the quality and comfort alone, it is a pretty great deal. And by the way, if you want to check out the Helix or any of the pillows that we talk about here for yourself, you can use the affiliate links that we got down in the description. It won't cost you anything extra. In fact, it almost certainly will get you some deals that you won't find on their websites, and we might get a small commission on it, which really does help support the channel. So moving along through our list, let's take a look at the Nolah Arctic Flex pillow. And the standout feature here is that it comes intentionally overstuffed with shredded foam filling, so you can adjust the height and firmness to exactly what you need. You just unzip the cover, reach into the inner chamber, and then take out or add foam until the pillow feels just right. It makes a huge difference to be able to actually fine-tune the height and firmness instead of just settling for whatever the pillow came with. Though obviously that does mean that you won't get as much of a compact feel like with some of the other options I mentioned. Don't get me wrong, it's just as high quality, it's just a bit different density-wise. Now, once I got the fill level just where I wanted it, it gave me this nice balance of pressure relief around my neck and shoulders without feeling too soft or too firm. I've had some similar pillows in the past, and they either flattened out way too quickly or just didn't have enough give, and this one avoided both of those problems. Plus, the outer cover has a cool touch feel that didn't overheat, so no complaints there. And if it gets dirty, you can just toss it in the wash, which I really liked. Now, price-wise, a standard queen size costs around $90, while a king goes for $100. And with Nolah, you can expect free shipping, a 2-year warranty, and a 30-night return window, which is plenty of time if you want to try it out risk-free. So if you've been looking for something unique that's breathable, supportive, and adjustable, Nolah's Arctic Flex pillow is definitely one to keep on your radar. Now, next up, we got the DreamCloud Best Rest Memory Foam Pillow. I included this one because first, it's great for side sleepers, for sure, but also because of how well it maintains a comfy temperature all throughout the night. The cover uses a special polyethylene blend that keeps both sides of the pillow feeling fresh, so I didn't have to do that flippy thing over and over again, constantly searching for the cool side. And inside, it's built with a gel-infused memory foam core. And you can really tell that this is meant to be more than just soft. It really hugged my neck and head in a way that felt supportive, but not stiff. Now, what makes it even more interesting is that it's got this pillow-in-pillow setup, where basically there's a memory foam shell surrounding the main support core. So it lets you sort of settle in while getting that solid support underneath. Another thing I noticed was how well it held its shape. A lot of memory foam pillows tend to flatten over time, but this one bounced back particularly really well. Even after a few weeks of regular use, it still felt just as supportive. And that resilience makes it feel like a solid long-term option, not just something that you'll be replacing after a few months. And as for price, the Best Rest Memory Foam Pillow, it costs around $100 in the standard size and $130 for the king. Plus, you get a 30-night home trial, free shipping and returns, and a 1-year warranty. So if you sleep on your side and you want a pillow that provides comfort, support, and keeps you properly cool, then DreamCloud's worth checking out. And finally, rounding out our list for today, we have the Nectar Resident Pillow, which I'd say kind of feels like a mix between Nolah and DreamCloud. In fact, it's got that same dual foam design as the DreamCloud, with a firmer foam core on the inside to give you the support your neck needs, and then a softer outer layer that adds a nice cushiony feel. And that combo really helps relieve pressure without making the pillow feel too squishy or unstable. But what really impressed me here was they managed somehow to make it customizable, even with that dual foam setup. You just unzip the cover and adjust the shredded foam fill, same as with the Nolah. In terms of performance, it does a great job of adapting to your head and neck without feeling too firm or too soft. So for side sleepers, it strikes that really comfortable middle ground. But if you're someone who prefers a super firm pillow, or you're a stomach sleeper, this one might go a bit too far on the softer side. As for pricing, well, the Nectar Resident Pillow only comes in the standard size. That costs just under $80 and comes with a 30-night home trial with free returns and a 1-year warranty. So you're covered if it doesn't end up being the right fit. But overall, I think the Nectar Resident Pillow is a great option if you're looking for something supportive but still plush, along with the flexibility to tweak the height and firmness. So that wraps up my top picks for the best pillows for side sleepers. Now, whether you're into a firmer, more structured pillow or something that molds to your shape with a bit more give, there is something in this lineup for you. All the options we've covered have some unique features while definitely nailing the basics. So you really can't go wrong with any one of them. And I'd say that the best pick really just comes down to what you prioritize in a good night's rest. And that's all for this review. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more just like it. And if any of these pillows really spoke to you and you'd like to try it out for yourself, the links in the description will get you the absolute best deal available right now. Also, if you're a brand and you're interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, you can reach out using the email that we'll also leave down in the description. Now, as always, I really enjoy hearing y'all's thoughts, so go ahead and leave any questions or comments down below, and I'll try to get back to them as fast as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.